Rod has walked off the practice field about 2,000 times. Today he's not going to walk off, we're going to carry him off.
There are a lot of words to describe Brown safety Rodney McLeod.
Consistent.
A leader. Philosophical.
All share a very similar theme. McLeod is a veteran the Browns have come to rely on.
He's a guy that everybody in the locker room looks up to because he's a consummate pro, but he also backs that up with quality play on the field.
He's a pro's pro. He's a joy to coach, and all the superlatives that I say about him as a football player, he's a better person.
Handed off to Brandon Cooks, who tries to hurdle and can't. Tackled by McLeod. McKee looking end zone, and it is intercepted by Rodney McLeod. From 57, it's blocked. Blocked by Myles Garrett. Wow. By the former Eagle, Rodney McLeod. What a turn of events.
Look, this isn't just a podcast, this is motivation. They be like, Reg training who? I just know they hate. We ain't being patient, cause that mean that we be waiting. We just seeing greatness, I don't want it if it's painless. But that's in the past tense. Since I put the weed down, I've been snapping. Always had the tools to make it happen. Whether it was playing ball or getting rapping. Wasn't one box, these characters can have me trapped in. The cycle of a black man, I'm just trying to break it. All by myself, with them L's, I had to face it. Life is what you make it, you can't let nobody take it. Gotta watch out for them fake. First stack your bread, don't stay complacent. God's gift.
You know I can't contain myself, Kenny. Stop playing. Welcome back to Showtime Speaks, the Keep Going podcast, the season of bringing dreams and ideas to life. Come on, stop playing. Kenny, where you at? Got me turned up in this motherfucker, man.
Hey, I feel that energy, I feel that energy from that highlight tape. I feel that energy from you. I'm turned up right now.
I ain't gonna cap, yo. That might have been the best intro we had this year, bro.
That was crazy, bro.
I'm in my seat right now, trying to contain myself, bro. What's going on? Yo.
How you doing, though, bro? How you doing?
Bro, just this whole weekend, this whole week, I mean, the energy is up. You see, I got this. You see, I'm rocking the Bird game today. You feel me?
I see it.
I see it. Come on, bro. The energy is in the building. Big time guests in the building. Big energy, bro. I mean, I feel like I can run through a wall right now, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. What's going on with you, man?
Me and you both, bro. Everything good, bro. Again, still taking it day by day, bro. You know, the transition is going good. Connecting with a lot of different people out here. Yeah. And I think the cool thing about it is, bro, I said it in the beginning of the year, this is the year of uncomfortability. So
bro.
Each and every day, uncomfortable. I got to get up and go get it.
Yeah,
waking up at 3:45, tired.
Yeah, keep going.
And, I need this, though, bro. I'm glad to be here. Glad to have a legend in the building. I'm going to call him a legend because he is. And can't wait for people to hear his story, for sure.
1,000%. Hey, bro, listen. You know what we got to do before we even introduce the special guest, bro? Big shout out to the sponsor, Cozy Jeweler. The jeweler that keeps us cool. Oops, I meant Cozy. Stop playing. Come on, man.
Stop playing with him, man. Stop playing. I do it every week. Shout out to Cozy.
Yeah.
Got that custom piece, the R's and dimes and all that. Go holler at him. Family-owned business. Great dude, great family. Go check him out.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Patreon. Come on, give us the whole rundown.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Patreon. If you're looking for, again, people be hitting me up on the ground. I just had another youngin hit me up. I think he was from Colorado or something. Hey, what drills can I do? and I'm referring them all to Patreon. You get all exclusive access to inside training, lacrosse, workouts, personal plans, and more just like a exclusive connection with me. With any question you got, you can video call me, whatever you want. So go check it out in my bio and Instagram, and you can just check it out, patreon.com/redskin.com.
You already know, bro. Listen, man, we got the Keep Going brand still moving strong. Make sure you guys visit the site. Hit the link in the bio. Listen, when you are searching for Showtime Speaks, Showtime Speaks is all one word, okay? So if you're looking for all content, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those different ordeals, listen, Showtime Speaks is all one entity. Make sure you guys tap in, man. Before we even introduce the guests, man, I just want to give a big shout out to them birds. Shout out to my guys, Jordan, Lane, BG, Hertz, AJ, Smitty. Come on, man. Saquon, keep going, bro. Like, super proud. Was in the building this past weekend. The building was on fire. I mean, everything about it. I'm surprised I got a voice right now. I mean, everything about this past weekend was special. To see the city all come together. I mean, the city of brotherly love. I mean, it's truly, truly special when you get this chance to see what a football team can do for a whole city, a whole community, a place where I'm from. Like, the little kid in me is like, I'm out there like a fan, man, and it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people probably question, like, man, like, how can you go back out there and be cheering and be around that when they cut you twice and this and that? To be honest, bro, I'm just such a fan of the game, bro, and I got so much respect for the people who doing it. I know what it takes to win a championship, to be able to talk with those dudes, to be able to give them that merch, give them that keep going stuff, bro, to keep them going, to keep them motivated. Man, that's all I care about, bro. And, you know, pride aside, ego aside, you know, it's all about what we can do for the city to make it better, to make it feel better, to make it look better. And to be honest, bro, if we all gonna keep finding a way to keep going, that's what we got to do. So listen, man.
They got a lot of fans out here too. I went to the game Sunday.
Heard, bro.
It'd be popping out here. I ain't gonna cap.
All right, here we go. The moment that we all been waiting for, bro. Listen, the introduction, man. Mr. Undrafted out of UVA. Mr. Find a Way. 2020 Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination. Super Bowl champion. Community activist. One more thing, man. Hold on. Bring the camera close right here. Mr. GQ himself, Rodney McLeod. What's going on? Stop playing.
Stop playing with him, man.
What's good?
What's up, bro?
I'm here.
Man, you getting the
I'm
full,
here.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
ready.
lie, you getting the full act out of me, bro. What's good, man? I got my boy in the building, my brother. What's up?
What's up, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm in my zone right now. I'm feeling good, feeling happy, bro.
The
man.
energy, I feel it.
Bro, we took this relationship and our friendship has been for a long time, bro. Like, we've done a lot of things together. I've spoken at camps of yours. And now you get a chance to sit in my realm and be in my space, man. I'm excited and I'm happy to have you in the building, bro.
Man, it's an honor, bro. It's an honor. This is inspirational.
Nah, for real, bro.
I'm so, as you said, I'm in your domain.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it all.
Yeah.
Seeing how, you know, you've been able to, man, just put your passion in front of you and bring it to life.
Yeah, bro.
Like, this is it.
Yeah.
And so, man, kudos to both of y'all for stepping, for representing,
bro.
and just putting some positive into the world.
1,000%.
That's what you was born to do, bro.
And yo, it's crazy, yo. Like, when you say that, bro, it's just like sometimes as athletes we kind of get so caught up in thinking that we just athletes, bro.
Yeah.
And that's all we have to offer, bro. And to have found this space, to have been blessed with people like Matt, Kenny, Austin, BXA Digital, Cozy Jewelers, you know, all these people who supporting this brand and what we doing. Shout out to Wave One too. I mean, just like, it's truly special to see that vision come to life and like watch it be birthed right in front of my face, man. And, you know, man, enough about me, man. This is about you, bro. I mean, if people don't know who Rodney McLeod is, who is he?
Winner, competitor, dog. Man, I can keep going, to be honest with you. Fearless, believer, husband, father. There's a lot. There's a lot to it. Just a man for the people, man for the community. To be real, but I am all of the above, and I'm real. You feel me? Like, I don't think that I've ever pivoted and kind of, left my body in a sense. Yeah. Like I've always stayed grounded through it all. And, that is one of, I feel like the reasons why I've had such a long career is because I've just been so rooted in my values, my morals, my beliefs, my support system. I really hold that close to me. And so, man, I'm all those things.
Oh, man.
It's a blessing.
You're a special kind of individual, bro. Like I just want to know all the things that you've accomplished, everything that you've been through. Like, where does this all like come from? Who inspired you? Who is the person behind Rodney McLeod that pushes you to be who you are, bro? You do a lot for a lot of people, bro, in the community, as an athlete, as a speaker, as an activist. Like, talk about that person or that thing that inspires you that's behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not one individual that's behind me. When we talk about it all the time in sports, that last name on the back.
Yeah, bro.
Like, there's a lot of people that you're doing it for.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of people that have sacrificed a great deal for you to be exactly where you are supposed to be. And I'm often reminded of that every time I put on a jersey, I run out that tunnel and I look in the stands. It's them.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to make sure I honor them in the way that they deserve and be responsible with the gift that God has given to me, but also that a lot of these people, and there's layers to it, right, that have helped kind of put me in a ton of positions that I've just taken full advantage of.
1,000%.
And so you ask me, where does it all come from? The inspiration is that. It's my wife. It's my now daughter this year. That was different from me. Going out onto that field and having a different motivator, a different drive as to add on to my why. Then of course I got my parents. You feel me? Like I wouldn't be here without them. Had me at 18, bro. 18, and we know in our community that could go a different way. I could be fatherless. I could be motherless. They could have chosen themselves over me, but they chose me. And how can I not repay them by maxing it out?
Yeah, keep going.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So my siblings, aunts, uncles, grandmas, those that are now deceased, unfortunately, but are my heaven warriors fighting for me.
1,000%.
Coaches, trainers, mentor, like the list goes on, and friends, of course, along the way.
Yeah, bro.
Brothers. I owe it all.
Yeah, bro.
I owe it all.
Now, Ronnie, where are you from?
PG. Come on, PG County, DMV.
You hear him.
You feel me? Born and raised in Southeast DC, and then pivoted by the age of 6, I would say, and lived in PG since. Mom's in Oxon Hill, dad kind of a little bit Largo, Bowie, kind of ventured a few different areas, but yeah, I am DMV through and through.
DMV. And you went to DeMatha High School?
Went to DeMatha Catholic High School.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Can you talk about that? I read something. Was y'all like number 2 in the country at one point or something?
Yeah. That's like, that's the norm. That's the standard.
That's the norm.
He talking that talk now.
That's the standard. No. But I honestly, DeMatha, I owe them a great deal. Amazing institution, culture forward, atmosphere, and taught me a lot. It groomed me for the collegiate level.
Yeah.
When I got to college, I didn't know how good I had it.
Yeah.
Like just the structure, the competitive environment, it prepped me for what I was getting ready to endure for, 4 years and beyond, into the pros. I just came in with a different football intellect than most. I understood what winning meant. I understood how to compete because I came in, I'm one of the best out. You feel me? Like I'm thinking. And I get to the math and it's a humbling experience, bro.
Real humbling.
It's I'm fourth on the depth chart. At running back. Huh? Where? You feel me? Like, so it was a wake-up call. And I'm like, all right, how you gonna respond? And I had to learn early on that, man, you got to earn it all.
Everything, bro.
And you feel me? Ain't nothing, it's nothing going to be just, handed to you. You want it, you got to go get it.
Have to.
And that's what I did. That was just the everyday environment because it was the best of the best in the area coming to pursue their dreams. And if you go to DeMatha, it's a good chance you moving on to the next round. And so, man, I shout out to moms for that decision because I was all against it.
You didn't want to go.
Nah, I'm like, all boys? I went to public school all my life.
Nah, for real.
What I look like going to private school. Now I'm Fresh Prince in there, blazer. You feel me? Blazer on, khakis. That's a different world for me. And then no females? Bruh, 4 years.
How you deal with that?
Honestly, I mean, the thing about it was I was out every weekend. Going to the go-go's, going to parties, linking up with different girls. It like you had to do it. You feel me? Like, man, it's so much testosterone around
you got to get away
every day, man. Look, I got
from this.
And so it was, all right, we're gonna work throughout the week. We're gonna grind in the classroom, on the field, other sports, and then when the weekend hits, that's my time to unwind.
Is football the only sport that you played when you were in high school?
Football, basketball, and track.
Okay.
So I did basketball for first 2 years. See, the thing about DeMatha is guys go there to play specific sports. So for me, it was fun. I didn't have all of the tools at that point in time that I needed, that I felt will allow me to succeed at a higher level. And of course, the varsity coach is like, once you still, bro, like, why you ain't come out for varsity? I'm like, Mike, my coach named Mike Joe. I'm like, Mike, like, bro, come on. I'm gonna sit the bench, bro. I'm not.
And you ain't really trying to do that.
I'm not really trying to do that. I could use my talents elsewhere. So I converted after 2 years and did, indoor track. And of course, I was doing outdoor track already since freshman year. But and I was a crazy track star growing up. Like,
for real.
Like, boys would tell you, like, bro, Rod, like, step on the line, dudes is trying to go to the next heat. On God, no exaggeration. Like, I made nationals like for 3 straight years, top 3, top 4, and 100 and 200. But injuries set in football, and then got to high school, and I just had a very average track career. I thought I would be a lot better. I was hoping for that, but different plans, man. And I still All-American in the 4x2, won our relay teams in high school. So that I had a lot of achievements still, even though I wasn't at that marker that I initially desired as a kid.
Did you feel track helped you out in your football game? That was always something that I wish I would have done more of when I was in high school. I kind of was always kind of scared to even do it. And I never really had that push behind me, having that support to be like, yo, go and do this because it's going to help you with this. Just kind of had to figure it out on my own. So did you think it helped you when you were, when it came to football?
Absolutely. I feel there's value in all sports. Like, there's something that you can take from each that will be effective in that particular sport. And I encourage a lot of parents when I engage with them and they ask me about my journey and recommendations for their child. I say, allow them to explore.
For real.
I think, we're in a world now where people get just handcuffed to one sport and I'm going all in. I love the all in piece. But you don't, honestly, sometimes you don't even know what you're truly gifted in until
you try everything
out.
You
try everything out.
Yeah. This is something that Kenny talks about all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. And that brings me to this question too, Ronnie. I know you said you came in at 4th-string running back.
Yeah, bro.
When did you transfer into like the safety role? And did you play like both ways? Like, can you talk about that with these athletes nowadays too?
Yeah. So I played both ways my entire football adolescent career, and then in high school too. Started off freshman year because you got to play off freshman team. Yeah. Playing running back. I worked myself up to 2nd-string running back. Yeah. So I was in up 2nd string, getting reps, but we was beating people like 60-0. Like our team was like crazy. So I probably got like 3 touches a game, and it was like, all right, touchdown, Rod. Okay, on to the next running back so he can get a touchdown. Like that's how it was. Yeah. But honestly, I played running back and I played outside linebacker.
There you go.
I wanted to play corner. I played linebacker my entire little league career. As we know, the ball's not going outside.
Nah, never.
Everything is inside. Yeah. So we're going to put your best players
on the inside.
In the inside. So, boom, I had to play outside linebacker. They were like, Rod, we need you there. We know you can play corner, but we need you at outside linebacker. I'm preparing for where I'm going to be
in college.
In college.
Yeah.
So, okay, I do that. Sophomore year comes around. I made varsity. I didn't start until 3rd game. So we did a mass change on defense, got rid of some of the old heads and went young. Yeah. And I was one of them young guys that they rolled in. So to your point, I ended up playing safety as a sophomore at DeMatha.
Oh, wow.
Because we had senior cornerbacks outside. Yeah. So they said, look, we're going to put you at safety. But all of preseason, I was playing corner. Like, first game out, 2 books. 2 books. Let me get those. You feel me? Come on. Wearing number 30. Let me get that. Yeah. Like, you feel me? And then so I ended up playing safety and then got 3 more picks on the year after I started. But it was rough though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Bro. Different world. From corner to safety. Yeah. I never forget, we playing Paul the Sixth. It probably was my first, I think, start at safety. And we playing quarters coverage. Uh-huh. And like, the coach is giving me instructions on how to play quarter. You flat foot, read, this, that, and the other. Yeah. And bro, I was flat foot for way too long.
Kung! He said, keep going.
Hey, you feel me? And look, bombs over Baghdad. But luckily for me, I think they dropped both. Hey, but my coach, and it was funny, my coach was Denard Wilson. Yeah. And if that name probably sounds familiar to a few people. So Denard Wilson ended up being he went to DeMatha, coached me in high school for a year and a half, gave me a lot of game. I owe a lot to him. Yeah. Meet up with him in St. Louis. He's now assistant DB coach. Then by the end of my time at the Rams, he's now the head DB coach.
Oh, wow. Fast
forward, we link up again in Philly for my last run there in 21. Yeah. So it like it's wild how he's been at like kind of just along the journey in different phases. Yeah. But yeah, he was like, bro, I had to tell you, like, you do that again, like I want him to sit you down. And he was the reason I got he put me there though. Yeah, he was fighting on the table for me. He stood on the table and said, yo, Rod, he's our guy. Boom. Yeah. And after that, he had to tell me again. I got myself in line, and the rest is history.
I think that's a very important thing.
But I did move back to corner those next 2 years, junior and senior. Yeah.
But I think that's a very important thing, though, man. When you talk about these coaches, you talk about how you are and people fighting at the table for you, man. Like how you are as a player, what you do, how you respond to when you out there. I think it's really, really important that you take the coaching. You take what they're saying and and you apply it. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Because just like Rod just said, man, he wound up being at the Rams. He wound up being in Philly. Like you really never know who's going to be your coach down the line. And it all depends on how you act in those situations when you're young. Mm-hmm. So people think that, because I'm young, I could just be reckless. Nah. When you're young, it's just a setup for when you get to where you're trying to go. Yeah. So just like, I think that's a very important thing, man. Like I want to hear you talk about your transition from high school to college and that decision making that you had to make, and when you decided to go to UVA, bro? How'd that all happen? Bro?
Yeah,
bro.
So I ended up committing my junior year.
Oh wow.
And my mom has set up a bunch of visits for her and I to go out to schools to figure out where I wanted to set up my official visits. So we did a lot of unofficials with offers I had.
You said your mom set you up.
She set it up.
Wow.
Like we book in flights to go to Boston College, Syracuse, UVA, VTech, whatever it might be, right?
And all
like
these schools
had
already
offered me. Yeah,
okay.
they offer me.
Okay.
UConn, they all are official offers. And I said, all right. I love the plan. So we start this the journey, and I think I only made it to maybe 3 or 4 schools by that time. And I go down to UVA's junior day, and something about it was just speaking to me.
Yeah.
Like we all know, like that voice as God just talking.
No, yeah.
And I couldn't ignore it. And I kept going. It's like this place.
Yeah.
So I tapped her. I told her I know she had put money into all these other places. And I said, "Ma, is that cool?" She said, "Yeah, if that's what you want to do, I got you."
Yeah.
So sign right there.
Dang,
I didn't look back. I didn't, consider switching. Everything stayed consistent about Virginia and what I loved about the school. And for me, it was always with the mindset of football is not forever. Moms made me learn the hard way. Like the minute I started acting a fool in the class, removed from the field. And coaches was crying, like, "No, you can't do that." She's like, "Nah, he ain't doing right. He not playing this week."
Yeah.
And most parents are not doing that.
Not doing that.
Nope.
And so I'm thankful for those like tough moments.
Yeah, bro.
Because I didn't see it at that time. All I saw was, my mom know I love football.
She trying to take it away.
She tripping.
Yeah.
You feel me? What you doing?
Yeah.
Team need me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me? Team need me. And so I'm grateful for those early life lessons.
Yeah, bro.
Because it helped my mindset.
Yeah.
And I've always held that close to my heart. And so that was one of the reasons why I chose UVA, is because of the academic piece, the network that opens up for me. And then, of course, I still have the ability to pursue my dreams.
Yeah, bro.
Because I am trying to go pro. Like, let's not sugarcoat that. That is my ultimate goal, and that is still obtainable.
No, yeah, man.
Now, what you think about decisions now, Ronnie, about like the NIL and stuff like that? Like, say if you was in today's age, like, would that still be the mindset of going in, or would you? Now, I mean, money is involved now. Like, talk about that, because today is way different with these youngins.
I know it is tough. I feel like for me, I would have to balance. It would be a balanced approach. Like I'm not sitting here. Like if I get offered a certain amount of money, that would be hard to pass up on. That's life changing.
Nah, yeah, bro.
You feel me? Like that's life changing. Some millions of dollars. I'm probably gone. I'm gone.
Nah, real right.
Like, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Like, what?
We need it.
Why would you? Yeah. Like, and your family saying it. We need that. We need that. What you doing?
Nah, real
You feel
rap,
me?
though.
Like, and I think one of my teammates, Juan Thornhill, had proposed this to us. He like, man, if y'all were if you had the ability to like go to Alabama or a school like ECU.
Yeah. Small school. Yeah.
Alabama wasn't offering you, but ECU was offering you some millions, whatever. It don't even got to be 10. It's like a couple or even a mil. Like, what are you doing? We're going to, I'm going to ECU for at least that year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, they still going to find you.
1,000%.
Right.
Still going to find you. But I think the thing I worry about the NIL is the loyalty piece
Yeah, bro.
to programs, to your teammates. and like just the integrity of the game.
Losing tradition.
And it makes it so hard for now these coaches to come into your house, and people are choosing money over character.
And the realness of the program and
and again, we just sat here and laughed and was like, hey, I like hear you, and like we would take it, but I think you gotta find a way to get the best of both worlds to it, because you just go for the money, you kind of putting you're putting yourself at harm's way
1,000%.
if you continue to chase that for the remainder of your football career.
1,000%.
It's more to
It's
it.
Tough,
It is more to it after a while.
Bro,
So
and I think we've all been in a position where we've turned some money down and had to walk away from some things. I mean, I know I have.
Yeah.
And, I've had to learn some hard lessons from doing that, in business, in life.
Yeah.
It is hard, but my message to a lot of these young dudes, man, don't base everything off money, man.
Yeah.
You got your whole life ahead of you, bro. Look at the opportunity, look at what's in front of you, analyze the situation, and then you go from there. I understand that your family needs it. I understand, but sometimes God gives you exactly what you need.
Yeah.
And I think that's the important thing. And the lesson that I had to learn, when I was going through sometimes, even as a pro, turning down money or turning down this and staying in this place because, you got family here and you want to be a part of this and you want to help build with this. And sometimes these organizations or these colleges don't have no loyalty to you, bro. And you're going to have to learn that too.
Yeah.
So it's just there are a lot of lessons in the decisions that you make. Just hearing you talk about this, even you going to a Division I school, having that opportunity, man, that's a blessing in itself. Just talking about the NIL stuff, it is a true blessing to even get offered that anyway.
Yeah.
Whether it's $100, whether it's whatever. It's
paid education.
I mean, paid
free.
I went to a Division III school, bro. I'm still in debt. I still got to pay for that. You get what I'm saying?
Both, brother.
Me and Kitty. So it's just
Speak on
those different things, man. As a Division I athlete, man, don't forget that, man, you going to school for free, bro.
Yeah.
And anything else after that is a bonus.
That's real.
Go to the school that chooses you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go chasing the money because it's money. Go somewhere where they love you, bro. While we're on that subject, man, talk about your experience as in college in that environment, in that feeling. When did you get your first start? How did that feel? What did it look like?
Yeah.
The stadium, the vibe, the energy.
Yeah, you taking me back. Freshman year, again, and you get to school and you're like, I'm in college now. I think we had summer 7-on-7. You're like, okay, these dudes. Let me see what their feet like. Let me see what these receivers, how they coming out their breaks. All right, okay. Yeah, I see that. And then I think I always try to find somebody that has done it the right way, and I can foresee myself similarly or in their shoes.
Yeah.
And there were a couple guys, but one guy in particular was this guy named Vic Hall, and he was one. We were similar in stature. He was a leader.
Yeah.
Tough. Could play outside, could play inside, could play punt return. He could do it all. He could do it all. But I just love how he conducted his business.
Yeah.
He was a true pro in that college locker room.
Yeah.
He's a reliable guy, trustworthy, all of those things that I envision myself as.
Yeah.
He was, and he's been doing it now for a number of years. So it's almost to a point where he's mastered it. So let me follow him. So that was one of my OGs that I follow. And as the season went on, I don't think I touched the field until game 4 of that year.
Freshman year?
Freshman year, game 4.
Oh, wow.
Freshman year.
No red shirt.
No red shirt. Played as a true freshman. Created some third down packages for me, playing nickel, playing dime, and then played special teams.
Yeah.
And I remember first time one of my boys, because it was 3 of us freshmen traveling. My boy Cam Johnson, he was the first dude to go in. I never remember, we on the sideline. They're like, Cam, you getting ready to go in? Dude, so you just start doing some high knees real quick, some A skips. You're over there cold the whole game. They say third quarter, we're gonna put you in. We need a spark. Man, he went out there for a few plays. It was me and my boy Asar just on the field. I mean, on the sideline, like big fans. Like, Soon he came out. Hey, bro, what was it like? What was that? What was that speed like? You asking them every single question like you done had in your head for the entire time you've been watching. You've been there watching and expecting him to give you it all when he still got a game to play. But that was a cool moment. But I got my first op. It was versus Duke. And then went on from there, and I think my highlight game for that year was versus Maryland.
I was just about to ask you. I know you and T. Smith got some low-key beef with each other.
Oh yeah. I remember Torrey very well. You feel me? Fast. But it was like Hayward Bay. Then the next in line was like Torrey Smith. You're like, damn, why they always got like these fast dudes? You feel me? But I think I went Maryland. Senior year, I beat them up in Maryland. Went 3 picks on them. 3 picks. My senior year. Yeah. 3
I saw that.
At the crib.
I was gonna mention that. 3 picks in 18 minutes.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Putting in that work.
That's tough.
And then I think I split. I think we went 2-2 versus Maryland over my time. But had some good times with T. Smith. But man, college was amazing. Yeah, bro. That atmosphere, everything about it. I didn't know. I had an idea at first, and I guess let me kind of just talk about my college journey just briefly. Yeah. So I started as a cornerback freshman year, sophomore year. My coach Al Groh, I found out that I was getting moved to safety by a couple of my boys, Ross Aldal and Chris Cook. Mm-hmm. We was in the weight room. They jokingly like, man, how you feel about what do they move you to safety? I'm like, bro, I'm a corner. I'm not playing safety. What are you talking about?
Before you even go further, how did that make you feel? Because, I know that feeling of, somebody's trying to change your position because you feel like, oh, you slow or you this or you that. Yeah. That transition of them saying that and those jokes, what did it do for you, bro? Because I know what it did for me when somebody told me I was slow or this or that. Yeah. Just talk about that, bro.
Yeah, it definitely motivated me. And I had to try and see it from a whole different lens.
Yeah, bro.
Which it was a struggle because even though, I think we all get into this idea of we wanted how.
Come on.
We dreamed it to be.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
You prayed for this.
Yes.
But God delivered it in a whole different package.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And so sometimes we get lost in how the package was brought to us.
Come on,
and
man.
how it looks rather than, man, you just got a gift.
Nah, yeah, bro.
You feel me? Forget the presentation, how it, you got a gift.
Yeah.
And so now what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
And so, I felt myself in that moment early on being, complaining about being at safety. Man, safeties don't really get drafted that much. More than corners get drafted a lot more. What's going on here? Dang, do they not believe in me that I can play outside? I feel like I showed that, freshman year. There's so many reasons why you up against it. Yeah. Instead of being yo, they handed you a starting position now and saying it's your job to lose.
Yeah, bro.
That don't just happen.
It don't just happen, bro. It was meant to be. Yeah. Looking back now,
man, best decision.
Come on now.
And I text my coach Al Groh. He hit me with a congratulations on an amazing career, and I returned the favor and said, man, you are right in the center of it all.
Yeah, bro.
That decision that you made.
Yeah.
And converted me to a safety in that moment.
Yeah.
Ultimately is the reason why I'm here today. You saw the game shift before it even shifted. Mm-hmm. Because we lived in a world where safeties were 6'3", 220.
Yeah.
The game was starting to change, he was ahead of it because his reasons for even putting me on the field was, man, 1, you're a great communicator. 2, You're aggressive, good open field tackler. We need more speed on the field. You can cover, and you're going to be in a position that you were in last year, very similar to nickel dime position. Like you're playing in that world,
that tween area.
Yeah, and again, he was just like forward thinking.
Now that's love, man. And you look
Shout
at
out to Al Groh,
bro. You go undrafted.
Mm-hmm. Still blown.
Come on, man. Talk about it. Like you. We talk about you transition from corner.
Yeah.
You go to safety.
And before we even get to draft, you know what I did at the East West Shrine game? I played corner.
Come on, man.
Because guess what? That was the only opportunity that existed to get into that arena.
Wow.
So my agent was like, you know what? Yeah, like Rod can play corner. So because scouts don't know where to position him in the league.
Yeah.
So you know what? I can go back in my cornerback easily.
Yeah.
And I was out there strapping dudes that they projected second to fourth round, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Like, and the proof is there. Proof is there.
Yeah, bro.
And there was my Coach M who coached me in that game, ended up coaching me in Philly later down the line.
Come on, man.
But he still remembers, the moments of me being out there. Like, you go to them All-Star games, all they want to see how you respond in one-on-ones. Yeah. I'm looking at these dudes now, on Twitter, and that's all you seeing is the one-on-one clips.
Yeah.
Because that's all that matters. Who wanted more? Who got good feet? Who can move? Who cannot? Like, I was doing it all at corner.
Yeah, bro.
At corner.
So you go undrafted. You go undrafted, man.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Talk about that feeling. Talk about that draft day feeling. Talk about, all that, bro. Because
did you go to the combine or not?
Nah, no combine. Pro day.
Okay.
Pro day guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pro day guy. Killed it. Killed it. And on pro day, before I go to the draft, pro day, I was discovered by Chuck Cecil of the Rams. So they were there to see my boy Chase Minifield, who was highly projected to be like a first, second round corner, rightfully so. And he saw me and was thoroughly impressed and reported the news back to the Rams. So they were on my radar, as well as a few other teams, to be honest. Like, I had calls
from other teams
confirming, hey, everything's good, everything's accurate, contact information, all of the above. This was when they transitioned to the 3-day draft process. My mom wanted to have something at the house, primarily on that last day, which I was projected, but we did something small each day. I didn't want to have it personally because I felt like there's a private moment, like for me, for my immediate family, and anybody else that I personally would like to invite to be a part of this experience. She opted otherwise. Hey, parents got a mind of their own. You let them do their thing, cool. But honest, in that moment when I went each day without hearing my name called, it just was like, man, I felt like I just let everybody down.
1000%.
And a couple of teams called on false alarms, like, man, we fighting for you. Just stay with it. Like, I'm fighting for you in the room, but you ain't fight enough.
Right.
And that is a feeling. The feeling that you have at the end is that I'm not good enough. Nobody wanted me.
Yeah.
They don't think I'm deserving enough to hold a jersey.
Talk about it.
To hold a locker. Every sort of just negative thought is running through my mind and my body in that moment. And then family could see it too.
Yeah, bro.
Just a disappointment.
Yeah.
Disappointment, because you work so hard to put yourself in the best position possible, and for people to like still not see you. And I saw dudes that I played with in the East-West Shrine game that's like, ain't no way.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, bro.
And I hate comparing myself, but it's like, bro, I try to just keep it real. If he better, he better. I'm just looking. I know ball. Like I got an eye.
1,000%.
And you can't tell me that he was better. But a lot of the draft is off of potential.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what God had in store for me, and that's what was written. And the way that day ended was a call from Chuck Cecil, the Rams, pretty much telling me, look, we have 3 safeties on the roster right now, veterans. We're bringing in 3 of you guys, more than likely, more undrafted. 1 or 2 are going to make it. That's pretty much it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
What you want to do?
Yeah.
Bet on myself.
Yeah, so, but that wasn't the only team though, right?
Always remember, a healthy way of living is the best kind of living. Always choose Bites and Blends. It's the healthiest way and the only way to win. Come on, man. Located in Dresser, PA. And don't forget to download the app. Come on, man.
No, there were other teams who were of interest.
Yeah.
But that was the team that I remember most. And talking to my agent, the one that made the most sense.
Yeah. Did they offer you any money?
Yeah. So I came in. I think my signing bonus was all of something $8,000 to $10,000.
There you go. I ain't getting nothing. I remember I signed to the Eagles, bro, back in 15, bro. So it's like
that still was scraps because what you find out is you find out about other undrafted guys that are in, and they were offered 30.
Yeah.
They were offered 40. Yeah. So it then shows you again your worth.
Your worth. I'm telling you, man. And people don't know about this, man. Like when the draft ends and all those undrafted guys getting those phone calls and having to make a decision on what you're trying to do and where you want to go, and teams are offering you like $2,000.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Like it's zero.
Mm-hmm.
When I signed to Philly, it was $0.
Yeah.
I was going there with a dream. I was going there with I remember sitting on the steps and I'm thinking like, all right, like, you got this team calling me. You like, hold on, bro. You get a chance to put that Eagles uniform on, bro. You better go put it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm doing it.
Got to.
And like, bro, the rest is history and what it is. But like, bro, like people don't know about that stuff, bro. And just hearing you talk about it, bro, and then you having a 13, 12-year career, bro, and come on,
and they don't
man.
even talk about the environment that you walk into, bro, either. You walk into the environment, you share your locker.
You
getting scraps,
bro.
You feel like you can't even go to the equipment room to ask for a pair of gloves.
Nothing, bro. You gotta be quiet.
Wear them same gloves from week 1 of training camp all the way through to week 4.
Yeah.
If you on a roster after that, we'll give you another.
We're gonna look out for you. And the crazy part is, the best part about it was, and what people don't really realize is when you coming into the league and you undrafted, and just having that sense of like you trying to figure out who you are, you really can't really fully be yourself. Like you ain't getting up spinning no ball and doing none of that. Nah, you getting that ball, handing it back to whoever and trying to get right. But like that was one of my biggest things that if I can go back, I would be more of me.
Yeah,
a little like a little bit more.
Yeah,
I didn't learn that until I got released a couple times, and it made me realize that like, nah, man, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out as me.
Yeah.
So it just like those type of feelings, just kind of just man, just us talking about it.
You get put into that mindset that you gotta do everything right.
Yeah, bro. Yo, it's hard, bro.
You feel me?
It's hard.
Everything by the book,
and even when even when you feel like you're doing it right, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still not enough.
I know.
You gotta do something outstanding.
Yeah.
Often.
1,000%.
Daily.
Yeah, bro.
Like to earn your seat.
Yeah, bro.
To earn that seat, you got to.
And keep it. I just got a question for you, Rodney. I want to know, like, how did you stay like level-headed, like not like in that situation, you didn't get drafted, right? You got all these feelings, right? You can be caught up in your feelings and then go out there, you so caught up in your feelings and you mess up your own shot. How'd you stay level-headed in them situations? Because a lot of times, a lot of these athletes, whether young or old, they get in these situations where, they feel like not valued. I mean, they feel like they better than the next guy. And then they get so far in their feelings that they can't, when the opportunity come, they really not ready to really capitalize on it because they so caught up in their emotions.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that? I just want to know that.
Been there before.
Yeah.
Been there before. And what I mean by that is, if you recall along the journey, I talked about, we started with DeMatha being fourth on the depth chart. And what I learned in looking back in DeMatha was that it also was a political aspect to it, because some of those spots that were given to the guys in front of me were solely given to them because they showed up for, early for camp, because they had to invite whoever scouted them, got a little more pull than the next scout. They like him more, so they're going to put him in a position to win.
Yep.
Right.
And so I learned from just early lessons and being in those like positions of I gotta work. Like I'm not. A lot of people are uncomfortable in those like true work competitive environments. Like I'm comfortable here.
Yeah.
I've been fighting like my whole, life. Pretty much if you think about most of my football like journey, like nothing was just like handed to me.
Yeah.
So I had to like, for this spot, man, I earned this. You feel me? Like the proof is in the unlogged hours, is in the process, is in the training, is in the prep. So that's where for me it was, you know what? I'm in this building. I got a jersey. I got everything I need to go out there to stand out and just be who I'm meant to be on this field, and I'm gonna showcase my abilities.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm not going back home.
All right.
I'm not going back home.
Yeah, he like that one. He like that one.
I ain't going back home. And so that's what it was. Anything that they offered to me, yeah, I could do it. You feel me? Oh, you safety? Obviously, I came in as safety. Boom, that's guaranteed. Nickel, you need reps there. Got you. Like I'm in there.
Dog.
Like no hesitation. It happened throughout camp. Guys got hurt. Now I'm running with the twos.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
I might be third on the safety, but nickel, I'm running with the twos. And now I'm like again putting myself in position to win. It's just I feel like when the opportunity was given to me,
yeah, bro,
I was ready for it.
Yeah.
And I try to explain that to a lot of guys who come in undrafted now. I said, things you just said, don't get caught up in your current circumstance, bro. That you don't do all the things that you need to do to be ready. Like prepare right now as a starter.
Yeah, bro.
Claim it. Don't wait for it.
Yeah, bro.
Because what happens is you get caught up in, man, they ain't never gonna play me.
Yeah.
I ain't got a chance. And you start doing all the wrong things. You stop doing all the things that got you to that point.
Yep.
You put on the back burner because of your emotional like
feelings.
hurt.
Yeah.
And you don't believe that it's worth anything. So then now all of a sudden, God, guess what? He delivered once again.
Keep going.
But you wasn't ready. You not equipped with the right, too. You ain't got the box cutter to get it open.
No, 1,000%, bro.
You feel me? So like that's where I feel like I've like consistently just always, separated myself is, man, don't dwell in your feelings, bro. Figure out, problem solve, and trust in your abilities and make a way.
Nah, 1,000%,
and then when you given a chance, man, don't look back.
Nah, yeah, bro. I love it, bro. I love this, man. This is what we bring in, man. The energy, the vibes. Big shout out to Rod, man. We want to switch gears a little bit, man. We've been rapping, we've been talking. Now we're going to get to some of the fun stuff, man. We're going to switch gears, man. We call this the picture video segment, bro. So we got a couple pictures, a couple videos. You're going to kind of dive into your life a little bit more.
Oh, word.
We kind of been talking a little serious, undrafted, some football stuff, some keep going stuff.
Yep.
This first one, man, like Mr. GQ himself, man, like I just want to know, like, where is all this style?
Hey.
Where is all this energy coming? Wait, do you own that plane in the back of you right there? Like, what's going on, bro?
Nah, that's the team. That's the team charter plane right there. They ain't give me enough to go ahead and get my own.
Yeah.
But I was, fortunate enough to be able to hold a seat on this plane. This is back with my Eagles days, wearing that Damari. Shout out Jink. Pinstripe suit. Had to come with the top hat.
Come on now.
Ain't really looking at nothing but something. Ain't really looking at nothing but something. The details is there. But I think for me, fashion really stemmed from just my upbringing.
Yeah, bro.
Being from the crib, that DMV way of life, like growing up, like just styling and dressing just was a part of me. And there were just like so many different like variation of brands, hometown brands that I always loved. And, eventually I wanted one of my own one day for, again, the youngins and everybody else to wear with pride and boast about it and know that when you put it on, it is a reminder of like where you from. Because that's how I think it felt like when you put on that all days, that Bonadachi, and you walk the streets, like everybody know, man, you from the city.
Come on now.
So yeah, I mean, then the Dion phrase, you look good, you feel good, you play good.
Yes, indeed.
That's just a way of life.
Come on, man.
I think it's an energy about you.
Yeah, talk about your store, man. Talk about what's going on with that, man.
Yeah, so I started my own brand, back of house, back in 2017, 18, and we had a storefront back in Pentagon City Mall, my hometown. It was doing amazing. Off to a great start. We eventually had to make a pivot, wanted to have a storefront of our own. Real estate market didn't necessarily work in our favor. Had to make another transition and went solely online, which the world was beginning to transition into. So it was perfect timing for it. And then I came to a point where I honestly felt, why am I working so hard to sell other people's product and not my own? Because when I initially set out to have my own brand, the vision was to create my own brand. Clothing.
Yeah.
But I felt the storefront would give me the visibility to be able to then push my stuff inside of there. And I did during those first 2 years that we were present in Pentagon City Mall. But then I said, I want to go all the way. And I want to build and develop more elaborate pieces and a full collection. So I got rid of the retail aspect, the wholesale piece, and I decided to create what it is now, just back of house as its own brand. We've, pushed out 2 collections, been fortunate enough to have a ton of celebrities wear our product over the years. So it's been amazing just to see, again, like the fruits of your labor come to life. I've now kind of taken a step back because the truth about it all is, we kind of, we have this dream of how it's going to play out. And then, it doesn't. And we also sometimes are focused on the glamour businesses. And I started to learn that fashion is a very tough business. And there's a ton of brands. I mean, keep going. Like, come on. Like, there's a ton of brands doing amazing work. And you're in this pool. And I just had a tough conversation with myself about, am I losing more than I'm gaining? And the sad part about it was I was losing. Even though from the outside looking in, it looks like you were winning because, Jalen Hurts is wearing it. Oh, Don Toliver rocked your jacket. Like, dope. That's dope. But like, where's the money on? Like, where you feel me? So
he talking that real talk right now.
So for everybody out there that inspires to have a brand, just make sure you do your research properly and you don't get mesmerized by a lot of these brands sometimes that are fairy tales from the outside. But you got to peel it back and you got to find a way to look within and see all of the documents and the data that shows, man, it might not seem as sweet as it is. So that was just reality check. But right now, and I'm always and will forever be a creator. And now I've just chosen to do things on my own terms, very small drops, things of that nature. That's where we at today.
I like that, bro.
Word.
Let's move on to the next thing, man. We got something special that you have every single year, man. The sneaker ball.
Special occasion we always look forward to it, and of course, we came dressed to impress as well.
To another day, where we going, I don't know, but I'm on the way. Yeah, gotta keep it on a high note. Give it everything.
Yeah, bro. This is one of the things that you've been doing. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, sneaker ball. This funds all of our programming at Change Our Future.
Yeah, bro.
Change Our Future, nonprofit organization that my wife, Erica McLeod, and I started back in 2020, focused on the youth. Pouring into the next generation, creating future leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah, bro.
And putting kids first. Like, that's our mantra. That is our why.
Yeah.
We just look back at just our lives and how we have arrived to where we are today. And we were afforded certain opportunities and resources. And we just know we come from a large community of folk that unfortunately are not in that same position.
Bro. Yeah.
And so how do we contribute and try to make a difference and create a pathway for some of our Black and brown children to be able to succeed?
Yeah.
And a lot of NFL players, I feel like sometimes take the road into just football camps. But I've again earlier, I've always had this mindset, man. Football, NFL is exactly what it is. It's not for long, and we all have an expiration date as athletes, and we can't think that is going to be the forever answer. So just really allowing people to understand that it's a great job. Entertainment, athletic world is great. A lot of pros to it, but not everybody is fortunate. It's a 1%. But don't think that just because you didn't make it to this position that your life can't be successful. There's many avenues to still lead you and put you in that position. So just really instilling all of those qualities, that mindset into our kids through some of our core programming. We got our STEM program, we have a mentorship program, and then we have our Youth Leadership Summit that kind of speaks to leadership focus and career exploration.
Man, that's a lot, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And you've been nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
Yeah,
and, the work that you've done, it's special, bro.
Yeah,
and the fact that this is one of the reasons why I have a lot of respect for you, bro, is because you're doing it in my city. You know what I'm saying? These last several years, I know you was with a different team, but when you had a really strong impact on the city of Philadelphia and the surrounding areas, bro. And watching all the work that you've done, I just want to commend you, bro. Because I've seen videos of even when you were hurt, even when you were down, even when you weren't feeling at your best, you still gave back, bro. And as a friend, as a brother, that's one of the biggest things that I respect about you, bro. It's not just about the game. It's not just about, what you do, championships and all that, and how much money you've made. Bro, that's not who you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? I met your family. I met your grandma. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Bro, to me, bro, you forever for me, bro, because of the impact that you've had on this city, bro, and to watch what you've done, to watch what you've built. And whenever I have a guest come on, man, you always dive so deep into their life that you really get a chance to see everything that they've been doing and to see all of the work that you've been doing, giving out turkeys, doing this, doing that, showing up, like showing face, not just doing it for a check.
Yeah.
You don't care about no check. You don't care about no money. You care about impact.
Yeah.
And, you know, knowing you and your wife, man, just seeing how y'all have impacted the city of Philadelphia, man, on behalf of everybody. Thank you, bro. Like, seriously, bro, because there is a lot of stuff going on in this city that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And to have a face like you and your wife to see what you guys have done, man, it's everything that I want to do. And I'm still trying to get to that point.
Yeah.
But you know, watching videos and seeing you, and you moved here, like you live here.
Yeah.
Like that
Resonant.
that's cool,
Trey,
man.
Got rid of my Maryland driver's license.
Come on,
and
man.
all.
Like really stamped
now
in
PA,
Philly, bro.
now
Like
PA.
really stamped. And you know, it's cool, man. I want to move on to the next thing. And you know, it was an award that you won, and it was recent. The Johnson & Johnson MLK Memorial Award, man.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk about this. I see Miss Kim in the picture.
Yeah.
I just saw her the other day.
Yeah.
Amazing woman, amazing lady.
Shout out Kim.
Talk about winning an award like this. I know it's a community award. Talk about this feeling and what it meant to you, bro.
Yeah. The feeling that I had, and this was both my wife and I, and of course I'm the only one that's holding the plaque right here.
I know.
But honestly, for us to receive that award, it meant more than people can even imagine. And simply because of who you know we're there to honor.
Yeah, bro.
You know, the great and legendary Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And to think about, you know, everything that he did for us, our community. He put our community before him.
Yeah, bro.
And that's a huge badge of just like honor. And you don't, and you just, when you think about just his time spent, not only did he have great impact while he was living, but his death and the legacy lives on forever.
Yeah, bro.
And so to be recognized for the community award, again, we told our team, we said, like, this isn't an award for us. This is an award for all of you, because that's what Change Our Future is about.
Yeah.
It's about community.
Yeah.
It's about understanding it takes a true village to, man, just have the amount of impact and success and pour everything that, you know, we've been able to do into the next generation. We stand for, man, breaking barriers, breaking cycles, starting new trends, like generational wealth, all those things that Dr. Martin Luther King fought for, and equity. That's what we represent at Change Our Future. And we're committed to serving our people.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me? Like all the way through and through.
Yeah.
And we're in a climate right now where it's needed.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people are fearful of tomorrow and decisions that are being made, you know, from the governing side, and we just gotta, those like us who are fortunate and committed to serving and continue to serve. And it's often a thankless job.
Yeah.
You know, you like, you do so much.
Yeah.
And you fight so hard, and you never know if it's truly enough, if you are making a difference. And it's small moments like those that are just reminders for us to keep going.
Yo, come on, man. That's truly special, man. And like I said, man, what you've done and what you're doing in this community is truly amazing. And this next video really implements and shows, you know, what you've been doing with the Earn Not Given football camp. This is something that you've been doing for the last couple of years, and
Hey.
Daily deposits. Invest in yourself. Put forth the work. Greatness isn't free. It comes with a price. You have to put in the work. You have to earn the right to be called great, to be called elite, to be called the greatest of all time. Today, we're going to prove that we deserve to be here, and we're here for a reason. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Rodney McLeod, safety for the Cleveland Browns. The 9th annual Rodney McLeod Earn Not Given football camp going down here, right here in PG County.
Man, we working hard, earning it. Every rep, every play.
Be confident, be a leader, and have a lot of fun today.
All right. I'm going to see it. Down, sit.
Yup.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Come on,
and we
man.
got to get you down to PG, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I'm
we celebrating year 10 this year.
Bro, I ain't
you
gonna
pulling
lie.
up?
I'm ready, bro.
You pulling up? Okay.
Like, let me know the date. when you hand me that mic, it's up.
Yeah.
The last time you hand me that mic,
yeah,
it was up.
Yeah. No,
Like,
you did.
that's really, to be honest, man, I've been thinking about a lot. There's been a lot going on, my football career. And, weighing on, am I done? And, I still got more left in me. I still got a lot of ball left in me, man, but I need that respect, bro. I need that love back. And if I can't get a good deal, I might be forced to walk away. And I know what I'm walking away to. I know I'm walking away to my voice. I know I'm walking away with having that energy, being able to inspire people, to be able to give that love and that energy back, and what I'm built to do, bro. I play the game to inspire people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I never made millions of dollars, bro. Never. Like, I'm still fighting for my life out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And doing this and bringing this and having this podcast, Showtime Speaks, to keep going movement, like, this is the beginning. Like, this is literally the beginning, man. I've been, like, blueprinting, like, certain things, speaking at your camp, doing this, doing that. But I can't wait to hit the ground like full throttle when I'm just straight, just motivational speaking, Eric Thomas, Inky Johnson type vibe, like kind of energy, bro, because it's in me, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I was about to say.
It bleeds out.
Yeah.
And it's just, man, like, thank you for even having me come out, bro. Like this whole thing is just turning me up. Having you here is turning me up, bro. It's crazy, bro.
We here for a reason, bro.
That's
Here
it.
for a reason.
Kenny, what you got, man?
Nah, I'm just inspired too, man. Like, it kind of, and I don't like referring back to me, bro, but you even inspire me more and making me know that I'm doing the right things, because I do the same thing back in my community in Country Hopping.
Yes, you do.
I do a free camp for the kids every year, all sports camp. She comes out
every day.
Last 2 years, surprised me both times to speak to the kids. So, again, man, keep doing what you're doing. You just showing me that I'm doing the right things, and I'm going to continue doing the right things. And I'm in a new city, new environment, and I want to bring that here. So,
please, bro. Like,
for sure.
Kids, they need us.
Yeah.
They need that energy that she possesses. They need your, you know what I'm saying, your football intellect, you know what I'm saying, the skill. Like it's needed for our next generation, because they need to see Black positivity, male Black positivity.
Yeah.
And you guys are examples of that.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me?
for
So
sure.
anytime you get an op to, you know what I'm saying, stand in front of a young man, take it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Take full advantage of it.
Bro.
And your camp, you able to impact hundreds that day.
For sure.
You feel me? For that one encounter, you'd be very surprised at how far it goes. Like, I've had some full circle moments for me. Like, I go to Indianapolis Colts, Nick Cross, amazing safety, young safety in the league now. He attended my football camp as a youth.
Wow.
Played at DeMatha, right? Now he's in the league. He'll never, that's an unforgettable moment.
Yeah.
A kid the other day, posted a photo of him and I from a camp. He's like, bro, he didn't comment on the picture. Man, I remember man, winning awards at your camp. I just want to thank you. So again, you don't know, but man, you are doing the right things, bro. Doing the right things.
Bro, appreciate it, bro. Let's switch gears a little bit, man. I wanna get to this relationship, man, because both of y'all mean a lot to me. And always seeing you guys link up all the time, and I know he's had a real impact on your life. Malcolm Jenkins, man.
Yeah.
Talk about it, man.
Big bro. One of the greatest leaders that I've had the honor of sharing the locker room with, being able to just see on a day-to-day how he moves, how he conducts himself. It inspired me when I got to Philly. It honestly unleashed a lot of energy, thoughts, ideas that, I kind of were nervous about, but he gave me confidence that it's possible.
Yeah.
And so he's just a perfect example of what again, man, a black athlete should look like, far as he shows up. He's a pro's pro. He's a leader, dominant on the field, multi-hyphenate individual.
I'm telling you.
Standing on the more than athlete mantra. And then on top of that, just being a winner in all phases of life.
1000%, bro.
And you have to respect an individual like that.
Yeah, bro.
I don't really gotta say too much. I think, when you hear the name, it's like, what hasn't he conquered? What can he do?
Yeah, bro.
And so again, it was a pleasure for me to again be with Jink as long as we were together in Philly.
Yeah.
Some of my best memories he's a part of, brother for life. And honestly, we definitely the best safety tandem in Eagles history. Like, come on, dog. I've been waiting to say that. I told him that at Jalen Mills' wedding. I said, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, bro.
Yeah.
We the only two safeties in NFL and in Eagles history with a ring.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will put it on everything that we definitely one of the best tandems to step foot and put on that green and white.
No, y'all were, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Being from the city, seeing y'all both do it, how y'all did it, training with Bing. Shout out to Bing, man. We always try to give Bing his love, man. Like,
shout out Bing.
Yo, like, just y'all both, man, and being going up against Jink, practicing and
training sessions. All that,
we used to go crazy. Oh my God, yo.
Dudes get the one-on-ones going.
I'm telling you, man, we used to be going crazy, man. Just the energy and the vibes, the OG, Jink, like, I can't even believe.
Hey, Rod, you used to strap sheet up?
Come on, bruh.
Why? This is what you do. You try to start the trouble. Come on, man. We used to be going at it, yo. I get one, he get one. Like, come on, bro.
He said, hey, I get one, he get one. That's what he said. Hey, respect.
yo, he crazy, yo. He trying to start trouble here, yo. This is crazy, bro. Anyway, let's keep it on subject, man. Like, how'd you even come up with the fact that, like, bro, you retiring, bro? You done. Like, what? Like, what made you say I'm done? I'm walking away.
Served my time, bruh.
Yeah.
I served my time. There's a multitude of things. It's body. It's that paid in full, bruh. I'm walking different. I'm talking different. You feel me? Like it just ain't the same no more.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
That's like the feeling that I started to have over the past couple years. And one thing that probably stood out to me the most was in the off season. Like, what it takes to get yourself all the way back to that tip-top shape, that high performance mark. Like, you about to have that killer season.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a grind, bro.
And I started having those moments where I kind of could go over here and do this and do that. Like the urge wasn't there. Like I kept showing up, but the feeling is just different than when I was like year 5. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, it don't matter who lined up, whatever in front of me, and then it is what it is. But I just had to come to that reality, and a lot of it was also missed time with family. Knowing again, I'm a new dad. Beautiful wife at home. You find that you miss out on so much of these memorable moments within your family.
Yeah, bro.
And I've been missing in action for so long, from sibling birthdays to this, that.
On you, bro.
Yeah, and it starts to weigh on me about where my priorities truly lie and what matters to me the most in this phase of my life.
Yeah.
So, with those internal conversations, and of course talking to the wife, we found that it was time.
Yeah, bro.
It was time.
Nah, man, I love it, man. You've experienced a lot, bro, especially when it comes to injuries and stuff like that. We've got this picture. I don't think we really need to show the picture, but talk about the things that you've been through and the injuries that you've been through, bro. And it's a lot of kids, a lot of athletes, and a lot of people that go through things, and ACLs, MCLs. Just talk about that mental journey to get through those moments to be where you are now.
Yeah. As I think about all the injuries that have occurred on the back end of my career, that's the worst part about it. And injury in any way is devastating. But I went 6 years without missing a game, and then to have the year after, we won the Super Bowl, the pinnacle of why a ball, I tear my ACL, week 3. And then 2019, halfway through the season, after a bye week, hit the ground on a Friday practice and find out that my rotator cuff is, partially torn, and I'll need surgery at the end of the season if I'm able to make it through. And then 2020, with 3 games left, you tear your other ACL. Now this is, at this point, you're like year 10 in the league, and everything about tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's now a reality. And I learned so much about the man in the mirror over the course of the time spent recovering, healing, maturing, just growing in all areas that may have been weak.
1,000%.
Now, I stand on the other side, like, just proud of what I was able to overcome.
Yeah, man.
I always, used to tell people, man, I wish you the best on your ACL recovery. I didn't know. That, I tell people, it's starting from scratch.
Oh my goodness.
Like, you start your knee from scratch, bro. Like, you go 3 weeks to a month without seeing a flinch in your quad.
Oh my God.
But you got to show up every single day, committed. And you start to just cherish the small wins, because that's what it is. It's small, the small wins that amount to triumph.
Yeah, bro.
Because not every day is pretty, but you just continue to just deposit. You bring your best self. Because along the way, there's a lot of humility that's like formed, because you get through one phase, you're like, oh man, I could do this.
Yeah.
And then you're like, damn, right back. Now I got a whole nother block to focus on, dedicate, boom. And so just looking back at it all, it really just brought about character.
Yeah, bro.
It brought scars that every time I look at it, it's a reminder that, man, this is what you've overcome, and there's not too much that you fear.
Yeah, bro.
That you know that you're not capable of doing.
1,000%, man.
And then, I mean, you know, anybody that goes through it, there's a ton of just thoughts, negativity, doubt, uncertainty. That is, you know, what you're up against.
Yeah.
But, you know, you just have to stay rooted in your faith, rooted in yourself, and knowing who you are. Just look yourself in the mirror every day, put my best foot forward. I woke up, do the same thing again. And then before you know it, man, the sun gonna shine. You're gonna be back to where you was, and
yeah, bro.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, bro. You can have moments like this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
In the wake of Super Bowl Sunday next week.
Yeah.
Man. I've had 2 experiences of being in confetti.
Mm-hmm.
Win championship in Canada. Talk about feeling that confetti fall on you, holding that Lombardi trophy, that feeling, that energy. Talk about it, bro.
Worth it. Worth it. Everything that you put forth to host that trophy, do snow angels and confetti, all the celebratory acts that come with it is worth it.
Yeah.
And knowing that if anybody told you that, hey, all you had to do is spend 10 more minutes of film, 30 more minutes on the field, you know, for a whole week, you know what I'm saying, after practice, after you put everything you had into that practice, but you're still a little bit more that you need to do. If they just said that would equate into a championship, like sign everybody up for it. Let's do it right then and there. But not everybody's built for it.
Nope.
And it showed me that, bro, all those unlogged hours, all those moments that, you know, another dude walked off the field, but you stayed. All of that, those third down red zone meetings that y'all used to have after,
Come on, man.
it all was worth it.
1,000%, bro.
And like that's what you look back on, and of course there's all of the memories that live in between that, the brotherhood that was forged.
Yeah, bro.
And that is a lifetime brotherhood now.
Lifetime.
Because this is history. This is something that we will always share and can recollect on and talk about. Man, you remember that? Like, don't, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and so that's what I think about when every time I see a photo of that 2018 trophy, that team. That is what exactly comes to mind. It was all worth it.
Nah, for real, bro. And just having a small piece of that, because I was there in the beginning before I got released. So just having a small piece of that, being around that energy, being around you, being around Carson, being around all that energy, man. Nick Foles, Ertz, I mean, BG.
Yeah.
I mean, all them dudes,
everybody,
man. It's just
your
like,
list could go on.
Like the list can go on and on about just that experience that I had for just that short window that I had with the team during that time. And I always say, man, I know I didn't get a ring from that, or I didn't play, but I was a part of just a small smidget of it. And I took what I learned from watching y'all, from being around y'all, and I took it to Canada. And I helped implement that same championship caliber energy, being in the prayer room, being in Bible study, being in all those different places, watching Mary Ghost, watching Trey Burton and all of them in the room speaking up, talking about how they believe in God and Christ and what he's doing in their life and running the meeting. And bro, it changed my life. And being able to go take that same energy and take it up to Canada and help implement that up there and host my own trophy. that next year for me, like, bro, like you look at things that happen in your life and you think that, like, man, I wish I can go back and change it. I wish I could have stayed a part of that Philadelphia Eagles team. But at the end of the day, bro, as I sit back and I was on the field the other day, I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally where I'm supposed to be. You can whine, you can cry about where you didn't go, how you didn't do it, or this or that. Just even saying this out loud, I've never said this out loud, bro, and saying it because you're here, man. This is what it's all about, bro. This is what this show is all about, man. It's talking about these stories that we can't really even tap into, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I just enjoy just being able to have this opportunity just to even talk about this, man. Championship energy, championship vibe. Man, hopefully I'm going to that Super Bowl next week. I want to be in that energy, man. Hopefully I can get a flight, see what's going on, because that energy down there, I need to be a part of that.
Hey, you looking up the flights?
Oh man, it's crazy right now.
I'm out there for a couple of days.
Yeah, I might see you out there, man.
Then I'm back here to Philly.
So all right, let's we got baby McLeod, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got like a little picture.
Yeah.
Talk about it, man. Talk about your firstborn, man.
Yeah, that's my everything.
Bro.
That's our blessing. That's our light. That's what Zai means.
Yeah.
God's gift, and He delivered. We prayed for this opportunity, knowing our fertility journey, having miscarriage in 2021, and having to wait, pretty much 2 years until we got the results. And she's been nothing short of that, bro. Every single day she wakes up, she's a mood shifter.
Mm.
And what I mean by that is it don't matter what's going on. You look at her, bro, you just gonna smile with pure happiness.
Yeah, bro.
And that, I believe, is also a reflection of both Erica and I and the love that we pour into her.
Mm-hmm.
And she reciprocates. She goes and she gives it out. And I remind her all the time, like, you are going to be a light for this world.
Yeah, bro.
That is what I communicate to her.
That's love.
Whether she hears it or understands it all the way right now in her 8-month body, I believe she will, and it will carry on. And I'm just blessed to have an amazing partner in Erica. Greatest teammate I could ever ask for. She's the reason why I do what I do. I wake up every single day. She gives me a breath to live.
Yeah, bro.
And she's doing an amazing job with our daughter. So shout out to E.
No, that's love, man. We like to take a deep breath, man. At the end of every show, we always like to end it like this, man. We end it with the keep going segment. And you basically describe a time in your life where, you had to pick it all back up. You were down, you were out, and it just didn't look like you was going to make it through. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, for me, that goes back to that 2020 second ACL tear.
Yeah.
I honestly run off the field or walk off the field, start jogging, thinking, it's just maybe a sprain of some sort. Get the news that indeed it was a torn ACL. Go back in the locker room, and every emotion just runs through my body of defeat, of worry, and fear. Called a wife, crying. Tell her I tore my ACL again. I think it's over.
Yeah.
And I honestly did think that it exactly was that my career had come to an end. I may have played my last game as an Eagle, and I didn't know if I had it in me to keep going because of everything that it just took for me to come back from the first one.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I got, to my support system, people like my wife as things cleared out, and my mom sending me a message just saying, remember what God places in your life, the challenges that he presents you with, it's not for you. It may not only be for your growth, but it may be for someone else that is watching you closely. That young man that was at your youth camp that you have no idea about, he's looking to see how you respond, how you are able to overcome this tragic injury.
Yeah.
And that was everything that I needed to hear, just to remind me of self, of character, and knowing that I could do it.
Yeah, bro.
So made the commitment, got back to work, and stood tall, stood strong. And with God's support and God's love, now I played, 3-4 more years of ball.
Yeah, man.
13.
That's beautiful, man. A hell of a career, hell of a man, hell of a person, hell of a friend, hell of a brother, man. As we come to a close in the show, this is what this show is all is what it's made for, bro. It's to humanize people, talk about your story, and really illustrate the power to keep going. It doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you were drafted. Doesn't matter if you were undrafted. You got to find a way. And that's what this is all about. You know, life is getting back up. Life is finding a way to keep going. And having the power to have this platform, having the power to have great people in a room like this, and to bring all of us together like this is truly special and it's truly amazing. And continue to walk on this journey with us, y'all. Continue to be with us. And you always know it's always going to be Showtime Speaks.
What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.